All right.
Attention, all units. Suspect seen heading south.
Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta fall out my window. It's like around, you have to keep moving on. And as ahead, only one way to fight.
Must
Keep on moving ahead.
No time for guessing, follow my plan instead.
Trusting in what you can see. Take my lead, I'll set you free. Follow me, set me free. Help me and we will get through this.
Scream, I'll
Make it through. Follow me.
Oh yeah!
And there's fucking, like, probably nobody left after that. Welcome to all of you who survived the trauma of that. I like how you threw in the fucking, attention all blah blah blah, something something for the fucking, you know, I love that Super Bunny Hop video that points out, like, yeah, the song is great, but can you actually hear it over the, yeah, can you actually hear it over the cacophony? Welcome everybody to the TOME Animation RPG Animation Stream.
You're gonna love it.
You're gonna love it. I'm joined by Mr. Zack Frost.
First on our bracket today, Black Jacket Man, Trench Coat, Red Scarf, Scythe. Should probably buy some new jeans.
Hey, listen, don't make fun of him. Only I can do that. Actually,
I've been to Goodwill.
I had a thing I tweeted out to people when I was starting to write the NPC character dialogue, especially for the battle stuff. When like you fight against the characters, like, and you have your teammates. I was like, I apologize to everybody who, like, has their character inevitably made fun of. You know, and probably most likely to be led by Kerbifer. It's just because it's not me, like, projecting my thoughts onto you. It is just in character for him to be that way. And then people were like, "No, are you kidding me? That's what I want. I want to have my character made fun of by Kerbifer." And I'm like, "Oh."
This was for Brawl Taunts?
No, for this. Where the fuck did you glean Brawl Taunts from that?
I thought I heard Brawl Taunts.
No, for this.
I was gonna say, why didn't you apologize to everyone for their characters being featured in Brawl Taunts?
Oh, God. God, I'm never fucking doing that shit ever again.
When's Brawl Taunts 5?
Excuse me. When Ultimate comes out.
Are you gonna make Ultimate Taunts?
Yeah, totally, dude.
That's good.
Just wait till Ultimate comes out and Banjo-Kazooie's in it.
And the Grinch.
And the Grinch. Dude, did you hear about the Grinch leak, dude?
The fucking Grinch.
That's what they're fucking calling it. It's so stupid.
I know. And I like, is the Grinch actually, like, thought of to be a leaked character?
No. Do you not know what that is referring to?
I saw the banner that leaked all the characters.
It's a guy who supposedly he works for, like, some kind of marketing firm, and, like, he had material, like, ahead of time for like I guess like GameStop or some stores or some shit like that, and supposedly he had the entire finished banner with all the characters on it, and he also had some kind of standee for the Grinch movie that's coming out. But I don't know. I don't know if I buy it. I'm still not entirely sure. So, you know.
Yeah, I don't know either. But let me tell you, that's a dang nice roster right there. If true.
If true, yes, indeed.
Big if true.
Yeah. God, Amy's gonna make me fucking eat my words if Banjo-Kazooie actually turns out to fucking be in it.
That would be freaking awesome. Although I still don't know everything he would do.
I mean, he's got, like, so many different moves. There's so many things that they could do with him.
Yeah, I guess so. And, you know, also, like, you have people that are all like, oh, well, what would so-and-so even do? And then They just find a way.
Yeah. I mean, like, even, admittedly, PacMan, like, I always thought PacMan would make for a really cool character to add to the roster, but at the same time, I was like, what the fuck would he even do? Like, you would have to probably make up some stuff for him. But, you know, they ended up giving him a pretty cool moveset. I actually like playing as PacMan a lot, so.
Yeah. Well, and, you know, whenever someone brings up the, like, what would they even do thing, like, I want to pipe in. Need I remind you that Captain Falcon literally drives cars?
He had nothing. Like, they made and then they put Falcon Punch in the fucking F-Zero anime, and that came from Smash Brothers, as far as I know.
Yeah, no, Smash Brothers freaking developed his whole personality, basically. The whole, like, show me your moves. I don't think that was ever a thing.
Well, that's also specifically how he acts in Smash, because, like, the guy that plays him in Smash is not the same guy that voices him in the anime as well.
Oh, yeah.
Which was surprising to me, because I figured you would be, but apparently not so much.
Is the anime good? Is that worth watching?
You know what? I liked it. And I liked it, and all I've ever seen is the dub, which normally I wouldn't say whatever, but, like, it was done by 4Kids. But it's actually, like, I'm sure it was probably censored to some extent. I don't know how much. I know that, like, there were a couple characters that, like, I think there was a character who was, like, Lady Killer or something, and I think that they gave her, like a different name or something like that. But otherwise, it was, like, one of their better dubs, like compared to a lot of the other shit that they've done before. And the show itself is pretty cool. I remember actually Mac was big into it, and he said that it was pretty cool. So
dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be nice to see context behind all the racing.
Yeah, well, in the show, the whole premise of it was there was an organization of people that were, like, part of, like, some kind of, like, police task force thing, and they entered into F-Zero races because they believed that the competitions that were happening with it were linked to what the fuck is his name? Black Bull, Black Devil. What the hell's the character's name? Like the devil-looking guy.
Black Devil.
Yeah. What is his name? You know what I'm talking about?
Black Devil.
Is it Black Devil?
Pretty sure.
Okay, yeah. They were thinking, oh, like, the weird activity with the races and shit are linked to his criminal organization or something. And so they were, like, trying to track down, like, oh, like, what's the deal with that? And, like, trying to solve the mystery. And the main guy was this dude named, like, Rick Wheeler, and he was from the past. And then he was, like, cryogenically frozen or some shit. And then, like, he wakes up and he's in, like, future place where F-Zero is a thing. And then he does, and then so Captain Falcon is actually more kind of like the Proto-Man sort of character, where he's like the mysterious, or like Racer X is probably a better analogy, where he's like, oh, Captain Falcon, like, oh, the legendary racer, and blah blah blah, and you know.
Yeah.
He's also a bartender.
Captain Falcon is?
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Jacob Tucker, thanks a lot, man. That he says it's Black Shadow.
Oh, Black Shadow, thank you. Not Black Devil. But he looks like a devil because he's got, like, the horns and shit. Black Devil. Yeah, it was all the Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh guys, like, voiced all the characters in that one.
His name is Bart Lemming.
That was the fake name he used as the bartender, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but Douglas Falcon is still his real name. Mac just messaged me saying it was okay.
Is he watching the stream?
I guess so. Oh, let's give it one second. Oh man, I only think it was okay.
Oh man, don't fuck with this guy.
Yeah, he's pretty tight. Yeah. Up and down and all around. Tight.
That was actually probably. Did you play Sonic Generations?
Yeah, I love that game.
I think that was my favorite level in that game.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah. Thought it was the most pure, so to speak.
Yeah, had a lot of cool shit in it.
Yeah, lots of shit, which is all you can really ask from that generation of Sonic, where you just hit the boost. No, make him swoller than that.
They're all chibi though.
Look at him. Wouldn't kill this guy to take some measures to lower his body fat percentage. You can't even see his abs.
He works out.
People are like, how do I get abs? I've been doing all the crunches in the world. And it's like, okay, well, what's your body fat percentage?
Excuse me. It is 40 milligrams of Persona.
I think that your body fat percentage is like a solid 2.
I don't know, man. I just try to eat 3 meals a day. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
No,
Try and get that food on the table.
You know
what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying, man?
You know what I'm saying. Yeah, you fucking know what I'm saying, you beautiful bitch.
Oh my god. Zachary.
You wonderful bitch.
Zachary.
No, don't call me that. Only my mom can call me that.
Don't call me JoJo. Only my mother can call me that.
Only when she's really upset.
Arthur Timothy Reed. Uh-oh.
That's how I know I'm in trouble.
Middle name. I didn't really grow up with Arthur, actually.
And I say, hey, what a wonderful time of day.
Is that the song?
Probably a little bit too late to stream, and yet here we are anyway.
Is that the one that's like, listen to the rhythm of the street, or whatever?
You gotta listen to your heart, listen to the beat, something, 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 garbage on the street. Someone pick it up.
I remember, I think Josh Tomar told me once that that's what the Girl Chan in Paradise theme is based on. Is the listen to your heart, listen to the beat, listen to the rhythm of the street is from Arthur.
Girl Chan in Paradise?
Yeah.
What's that?
It's an old Newgrounds cartoon from a bajillion, million, fifillion years ago.
Oh, that explains why I've never seen it.
Oh! Fuck. It's funny you're talking about, we opened up with Sonic music. Did you know that I've been streaming with mostly Sonic music lately?
No.
Yeah. I've been going through all the soundtracks of the Sonic games and shit. I just got up to, I think Sonic Advance 3 recently.
Oh.
Yeah.
And just out of curiosity, how have your view metrics been since you started doing Sonic Advance specifically?
Oh, I don't know. Actually, I had Jordan in, I think the other day, and we had like 40 people watching, and that was like most amount I've had in a while on one of these, so it was pretty good.
That's awesome. Who's Jordan?
Jordan Lasco, the background artist.
Oh, I know who that is.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jordan Lasco. He makes the trees look real nice.
Actually, I don't know if she's done any trees.
I don't fucking know. I send you the file and I say, is this good enough? Yes or no? And you say no, and then I start over.
That's how it goes every time. That's it. That's all.
Yep.
I'm sorry. Yesterday, we were talking about Full Metal Alchemist.
I hate that show.
Why?
No, I'm just kidding. I love it.
Oh, really?
You can, yeah. Anyone who says that anyone who says I hate Full Metal Alchemist and you like hear like a tinge of truth in their voice. Also check their handwriting. And if they have like aggressive loops, they might be a sociopath. Just saying.
Jesus. Yeah. Well, it's funny because I was actually I'm to everybody who's already heard this. Sorry, but because Amy and I are watching through Brotherhood because she didn't see a lot of it. Actually, she didn't see any of Brotherhood at the time, but we're watching through that, and because I was on kind of a kick, I decided to watch the Netflix live-action Fullmetal Alchemist movie. And then I also watched the last few episodes and the Conqueror of Shambhala thing from the first series, and I was reminded, wow, this is fucking terrible.
Yeah, that OVA was awful.
OVA?
The Conqueror of Shambhala or whatever.
No, that was a film. That was a feature film. It was in theaters, dude.
Wait, seriously?
Oh yeah, it was in theaters over here too. Oh yeah.
That makes freaking the Yu-Gi-Oh movie with the Pyramid of Light look like fucking Citizen Kane.
Dude, no, the crazy thing is when I went back and I watched it, I was like, my God, the animation on that film is stunning. It's like fucking insanely good.
Yu-Gi-Oh?
No, the Full Metal movie. The Full Metal, the Yu-Gi-Oh movie doesn't have that good animation, but no, the Conqueror of Shambhala, the animation is like fucking insanely good, but the story is like the dumbest bullshit I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
And like back in the day, like I bought it because I didn't know the manga story. I didn't know that they were like, oh, they're changing it and stuff now or whatever. But it's funny because even when I went back and I watched the last few episodes, like there's cool stuff that happens, like there's like cool moments or whatever, but like. And it's executed in a way where, like, okay, that was entertaining, the animation was good, and the performances were good, and whatever. But, like, the actual story is so, like, it's like Kingdom Hearts shit. Because, like, they were trying to, like, give logic to absolutely fucking everything because they didn't have all the answers yet. Not all of the, big, like, twists had been revealed necessarily by that point. So then the creator was like, well, make up your own thing because I'm still working on the manga. And they're like, okay. So they fucking do all this thing with, like, just all these different things. And then the biggest thing of all is that then it's just like, and then the other side of the gate is Germany.
Yeah.
It's like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, seriously?
I hated the freaking cock tease.
What?
With I don't even care about spoilers. It's a shitty movie. I'm doing you a favor. Don't watch it. The freaking when like the gate opens and then all the other beloved characters are like, whoa, what? It's Edward. Whoa, hey, we're on Skype, and then the gate closes and they're just gone forever, and it's like the anime punching you in the face and saying, hey, remember when Fullmetal Alchemist was kind of fun? Do you remember that?
Yeah. I mean, look, the real series like has like super dark and like fucking crazy moments, but like just Arakawa's story, like her original story for the manga, like that shit is the best. Like that's the real because like I watched all that stuff and I was like, God, it's bad. And then she got home from work and we'll watch Brotherhood and I'm like, God, this is good.
Yeah. Still gotta get over the slog that is the beginning of that series.
Yeah, it's funny too because I mean, and she didn't mind because she actually had read some of the early stuff in the manga, so she was familiar enough with that material that it was like, okay, it's fine, whatever. I thought about maybe doing the thing where like, oh, we'll watch the first like 20 something of the original show and then we'll switch over to Brotherhood, but I'm like, it's not that important.
Yeah,
but, And it's funny, I was telling Jordan yesterday too, like, I forgot, like, actually how much of, like, an influence on Tome it was. Because, like, Riza...
This is a great character.
Oh, yeah. Like, he's in the series, like, is just straight up, like, Riza Hawkeye. Like, there's, like, no denying it.
Who?
Kizuna.
Oh, Kizuna from Terrain of Magical Expertise. I know what that is.
Yes. Yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard the guy who made it needs to learn color theory.
Yeah. He made stupid jokes where the characters fall down like an anime pratfall. What a fucking hack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck that guy.
Just kidding. I love Tome. It's
Ah ha
great.
ha 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 ha! You actually don't.
No, I do. It's great.
Don't lie to my fucking stream.
I like it. There was never a time where I watched an episode of Tome and didn't click exit on the exit button and think, "Wow, I really want to kill myself after watching that." There wasn't a single time, and that is not sarcasm.
I mean, I'm glad.
Yeah,
That still doesn't mean that you like it.
it's for every episode. How long were they on average? Like 15 minutes.
Yeah, 15 to 20 minutes or so.
Every time an episode came out, I forgot about my real life problems for 15 minutes, and for that I owe you everything.
Oh, Zachary, thank you. You're so kind. Fuck you, though.
You can hear Zach being held at gunpoint to sing praise.
Yeah, you like that shit, don't you?
If you listen closer, you can hear Chris cocking the gun.
Notice I tend to give a lot of the naked characters, I give them clothes.
I haven't noticed.
Oh, well, now you have. You like this guy?
I think he's cute. I don't really want to I don't want to presume their gender though.
No, it's a guy.
It's a guy.
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say it could go either way.
No, it's a guy.
He looks like he's about to walk a beat on the bottom of the ocean.
No, he's about to sing a parody song and perform polka.
His hair reminds me of something. I can't think of what it is.
Weird Al.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be.
Is that why you referenced polka?
Yeah.
I get you. I'm gonna be honest. The only Weird Al songs I know are Amish Paradise and Trapped at the Drive-Thru. That's my favorite.
I love his polka medleys.
Should I check them out?
Yeah.
Does he still do shit?
Yeah, of course. He just got a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Wow.
Beep, 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 beep. By the way, funny joke.
This question goes out to Ty W. Are you the one who did that Demon King fan art?
Wait, what?
I'm getting some nice comments for the Demon King.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Ty draws good fan arts.
Thanks, Ty W, for the fan art. Oh, wow. I saw this character in the corner of my vision, and I was like, you can't do this. It's just Master Chief.
No,
But then I looked at...
Not quite.
No, I looked at it closer. I was like, oh, never mind.
Do we have any questions from the chat?
Nope.
Well, that's a bummer. If you guys have any questions, Zach is the chat master.
Ah.
I came in like a wrecking ball. I never hit so hard and all.
Oh, here's a question that rings in my own heart. How long is this stream going to be?
Probably 2 hours. You're free to cut out.
2
hours.
Hours.
Yeah, you are free to cut out whenever you want.
No, I'm going to stay here.
Okay. Well, let's see if I fucking care.
Well, if you don't care, I'll just leave.
Okay. Well, good.
My finger is poised over the hang up button. He either cares or he's having a stroke. Have you played Ace Attorney Miles Morales Investigations 2?
No!
You plan on doing that? You're going to have to learn Japanese.
Yeah. I think didn't somebody make like a mod of it, like a fan translation of it or something?
I don't know, probably.
Yeah, probably.
People have way too much time on their hands. Yeah, got a life, people who are literally sacrificing their time and energy to do something nice for the enjoyment of others.
Stupid idiots. God.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Dumbass.
God.
Fuck your bountiful, endless goodwill.
Yeah. Yeah. Meth. 1-800-MATHDERBATE. Yeah.
Here's one. Have either of you watched Hot Diggity Demons cartoons? I have, and I love them.
I've seen a bunch.
I didn't watch any of the My Little Pony ones, but my favorite is the one where Isabelle is a Marxist. I think that's fucking hysterical.
My favorite is Jerry because it was original and not a parody.
Yeah, Jerry's cool too. And then the sequel, which I forget the name of.
Well, there's all of them. The Jerry series in general. There's like in general.
Yeah.
There's.
No, I like it. And I like how everyone is just fucking horrible in that show.
Yeah. It's so weird too. I knew Max a long time ago, and like he seemed very like on the up and up about like wanting to do original content. And like he even made like wacky game jokes for kids as kind of like a satire on like how stupid like video game parodies were and shit. And I was like, yeah, I like that. And then after that, he started doing nothing but parodies. And I was like,
it's easy views.
I mean, I don't know. I don't get it. Like I even asked him like, is it because like you're getting paid or like it's better views? And he's like, no, I barely make money off this. And I'm like, the fuck then? I don't know. It was weird. I don't really get what his deal is.
I would do it for easy views.
I mean, I did, and then I stopped when I was like, this isn't fulfilling to me.
Yeah.
I've
for some people, the fulfilling part is making mad stacks and getting thousands.
I mean, dude, look. Here's the thing, though: is like nobody really makes like shit tons of money doing that. It's not humanly possible for any animator to make like a fucking bajillion dollars doing cartoons on YouTube or Newgrounds or anywhere, any of those places. Like it just isn't.
Oh, not anymore. Now you got to dress up like Spider-Man and or Elsa.
No, but honestly, even back in the day, like it wasn't like a thing that anybody was making like a solid living off of, you know?
Yeah.
Even when like the algorithm was like, you know, better in favor of that kind of stuff, like it still wasn't like glamorous by any fucking means for anybody. Even like the really popular ones.
Yeah, but also, you know, trying to do your own original stuff is such an endeavor. It's like
it's hard to get people to give a shit. I mean, I went in, dude. I went in, and still there's people that are like, "Oh, you were still doing stuff? I thought you like stopped animating like after your video game parody shit." And I'm like, "No, I've been doing original things this whole time." Like, I'll still get that wake-up call from people sometimes.
Yeah. It's super disheartening.
Yeah, but, you know, I mean, if it's more about, you know, doing what it is that you are passionate about and less about, you know, how many views am I going to get or whatever, then, you know.
Well, yeah, but, you know, we've talked about this before, and, like, the reason you're putting it up in the first place is so people can see it. If you were 100%... If you were 100% making it just because you wanted to make it, you wouldn't give a shit about even posting it online in the first place.
No, of course not. And I mean, like, you know, when I started, like, and people will remember, I mean, for one thing, the fact that it was at least, like, about video games even if it was my own original thing, it was about video games, which, you know, helped in terms of like, hey, you know, it's still relevant to the type of things that you know me for. It's just, it's my own characters, you know. And then, so there was that to start with. And then the other thing was, I you know, still owe him very, very, very much for this, but I had the help of, you know, people like Martin and Shady and guys like that who were able to help with, like, you know, promoting it when the first couple episodes came out. We were sponsored by Newgrounds, you know, and then despite everything, like, we were able to continue doing it, even if it wasn't like doing fucking gangbusters. And the biggest thing, more than anything else, is, you know, it allowed us to fucking do the game. So
yeah,
and that's the biggest victory in all this, and, you know, that's all thanks to all y'all out there. So
all 39 of you.
That's it. That's only how many of you there were.
Speaking of backers, Kaizo Dread asks me, like, what am I, your fucking secretary? Has Curve already gone and collected all the information linked from all the backers, or is he waiting to get to that tier before gathering the referenced images from the contract?
I'm actually in the middle of... so I have set up, let's see, the first 250 of the $50 character tiers.
He just elaborated on the question. He's wondering if you've already collected the $30 references, or are you waiting until you're actually getting there?
No, I'm waiting until then. So if you want to send updated stuff or whatever, just send an email. I can't guarantee that it'll go through, and I apologize for that if that does happen, just because it's hard to keep track of, like, absolutely everything, because there's a lot of stuff. But, you know, feel free to send an email to the email that you have access to. I won't say what it is out loud so we don't get solicitors. Yeah, and then we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens, Kaizo.
Sorry, Kaizo. Sorry about that. Actually, because more pressingly, what I've had to do is I'm trying to reach out to the people who donated that did not provide reference images for their backer character. And like, so their contract is just like, it's signed, but it doesn't have any, like, actual material in it. So I can't draw their characters unless I actually get that material. So I reached out to, like, a small handful of people that were like that didn't provide the stuff that I needed. But yeah, so.
Have you ever played Disgaea?
I've not played Disgaea.
I knew it.
Yeah, sadly, but I have had the pleasure of getting to work on Disgaea 5, Alliance of Vengeance. I feel like it's probably a type of game that wouldn't be up my alley, because even though aesthetically I love it, like, I love the isometric stuff, and the art style is awesome. All the character designs are really cool and vibrant and shit. But I'm not really big into tactics games.
You know what other character designs are cool?
What's that?
You know what other character designs are cool?
What's that?
This one.
Oh, this one right here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he is cool.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
He's like a mummy man.
Oh, I'm sorry. Disgaea. I'm so sorry.
It's Disgaea.
According to this guy, it's Disgaea.
It's not. It's Disgaea.
Did I say Disgaea?
You said Disgaea. It's Disgaea.
Oh, so they're just making fun of me.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
I don't care. I've never played it.
Well, that's your problem.
What's the point of playing any video game when you already own an original Dreamcast copy of Echo the Dolphin?
Was there an Echo the Dolphin on fucking Dreamcast?
I don't know.
Oh, then you don't know. Shut up.
Have you ever played Valkyria Chronicles?
I have not.
Oh, well, it sucks and I hate it.
Oh, sorry. Jeez.
Yeah, so I saved you a play.
Thanks, man. Thanks, buddy, oh pal, oh mine. Ow.
You know, if you've ever wanted to play a game where all the characters are just the most poorly written, personality-less characters ever, go play Valkyria Chronicles.
Okay, I'll go do that.
There's even a guy in there who wears makeup and he talks with a lisp and he flirts with you because, you know.
Oh.
Yeah, that's fun. He's like one voice line away from saying "Nice tube, sailor." It's seriously awful. It's really bad.
Well,
just play Fire Emblem or freaking Mech Warrior. Go play Mech Warrior.
I was I was actually pretty close to buying Fire Emblem Awakening at the time, because I heard it was like, this is the accessible one, and I'm like, oh cool, but I ended up not getting it after all.
Awakening is great. It's really fun.
Yeah.
But the characters suffer the same problem, though.
But people fucking love the Awakening characters.
That's because they have good designs.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, if it has something to do with their personality, then I would argue that anyone who likes a character based on their personality has a child's understanding of character dynamics.
I mean, people are always saying, like, Lucina is, like, a great character.
Yeah, the main characters are good, but that's because they're the ones involved with the plot. But then you have Guy, who in the Japanese version mentions food sometimes, so let's localize him so literally every waking thought he has is about his next meal and like, stuff like that.
Oh. Well,
it's like if you had an accountant character in Fire Emblem and every time he leveled up, he's like, how is this going to affect my income tax?
I would love an accountant character, dude. I really love when we were doing the fully animated like enemy characters. I really love the ones that fought with like unusual things like music, and like one of them was like a lawyer. Like one of the fighter characters that we had for the higher tiers for this was like a lawyer, and then another one.
I remember there being like a Cthulhu guy in a suit.
Yeah, Cthulhu lawyer. Yeah, she's a lawyer.
Yeah, him. Yep.
Yeah, she.
Fun stuff. Them. She. She.
No, it was a she.
Is it a she?
Yes.
Well, then it's not Cthulhu.
Why don't you believe me? No, she's like
one of Cthulhu's elder godchildren.
She was like a Cthulhu race.
Oh.
Da 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 do 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 da 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 da.
Fire Emblem Awakening is like a memory game.
Yeah.
It's like one of those games where when you think about it, it's just attached to a really positive memory.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was going through a really... What?
Oh, you were going through a bad time?
I was going through a really bad time. I hated my job, and I busted my ass to get this vacation time that they didn't want to give me at all. And I finally got to go on vacation, and the only game I brought with me was Fire Emblem Awakening. Never played a Fire Emblem game before. And it was awesome. Open window, playing Fire Emblem, cool breeze, curtains.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Mom's cook. I had that experience with Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire.
Yeah, dude. That's a good one.
Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, I should say, specifically.
Oh, that's also good, because it's the same.
Yeah. Well, I actually didn't like the original very much. I never finished it.
I didn't like how everyone was smushed.
I just wasn't super fun for me. I don't know what it was, but no, I was really. I beat all of Omega Ruby, my copy of Omega Ruby, when I was away for Christmas one year, and I was like really super depressed and shit. And I remember because at the end when like you beat like whoever the evil team leader is, there's a part where like they realize like the severity of what they've done, and they like are like beating themselves up for it and shit, and they're like, oh, like how can I ever make up for what I've done? And then like their like assistant character is like that's why you need to spend the rest of your life trying to make up for what you've done in order to basically saying like be a better person now, now that you've learned, kind of thing. And it like made me really, really feel good about myself. And it was like just the thing that I needed to fucking hear around that time. So
games are important.
Yeah. No, I mean seriously, like I mean, Look, man, that's what it really means about anything. Look,
I wasn't goofing. I meant it.
No, I know. I wasn't saying you were meaning it. Jeez.
Okay.
I'm saying, like, to anybody out here, I've probably talked about this before at some point. Look, when this game comes, when we're done with Tome, and look, I don't know how well it's gonna turn out. I don't know if maybe we'll fuck it up and it'll be terrible. I don't know, or maybe it'll be a big fucking hit, or maybe it'll only be around for a little while. I don't know, but the fucking core of this, if people play this game and they in that moment had a good time and took away like a really positive experience from it and shit, and like even for that moment where like, oh, I remember playing this and like it made me feel better at that time, even if it's like not like an amazing game. I'm not saying that as like, oh, if it sucks then don't blame me. Like I'm not like making a fucking excuse for myself. If it sucks, it sucks. But like that's what matters to me, is what people get out of it in the long run, of like, if it entertained you, if it cheered you up, if it helps you in some way, like that's what I care about. So,
Totally.
Yeah, dog.
Have you ever seen, this guy's asked it a couple of times, have you ever seen Alien 9 anime? I don't know what that is.
Excuse me. No, I have not.
There you go. Heard it from straight from the horse's mouth himself. He's never seen it. Do you read any webcomics? Says
yes.
Rebecca. Hey, can I say the name? Can I say the name?
No.
Okay.
No, you can't say Rebecca Souter.
Okay. Sorry, Rebecca Souter.
Because I just said it. Yes, I read Beyond the Canopy by Jonathan Griffiths, who I went to school with. Shout out to him. And I read Flipside by Brian Folk. And what else? I don't actually read any other like webcomics, but as far as other comics go, I read One Piece as well every week. So
that's dope.
Dude, we got 45 people watching. Damn.
Wow.
Ew.
All alone on a Thursday night? God, you're pathetic.
What is that from?
It's like a Sonic edit.
Is it? Oh, is that what that... Oh, wait, that's your, like, icon, isn't it? Yeah. Or it was your icon for a while, yeah.
It was my icon for a really long time.
Yada dee da da dee dee doo da. Rabba dabba dee ree da dee da doo doo.
Oh, this character's colors are real striking.
Yeah. She's got a burb. Unfortunately, I cannot give her the burb, but that's okay.
Nice bird.
Nice bird.
Just put it on her shoulder.
No, I haven't been doing that with characters.
Oh, well then for her speaking line, have her like.
She doesn't have a speaking line.
Have you seen my bird?
She doesn't have a speaking line.
Well, give her one anyway. I'll voice it.
No.
Hi, I'm Zach. I'm a woman. Have you seen my bird?
Hi. Because I can't, because my hair is covering my eyes.
Other real good webcomics for the chat. Here, I'll actually just type them while saying.
Yeah, the Deep. I saw you were plugging.
What?
I saw you. Were you plugging the Deep? Was that one of them?
No, someone said Cthulian, and I decided to be a jerk and say, actually, they're called Deep Ones.
Oh.
Learn your Lovecraft. Jeez.
No, I've not seen Now and Then Here and There.
What?
Somebody was asking if I've seen an anime called Now and Then Here.
Oh, now are you looking at the chat now?
I just happened to see it.
Oh, okay. Because I haven't seen it.
Now I have id stuck in my head.
Marin Turnham is super good. There's this one called Stand Still, Stay Silent. That's freaking, it just hit 1,000 pages.
Yeah.
That one's super good. And if you want like kind of a realistic romp through like Swedish and Iceland and Norway, definitely check that shit out. Wildlife by Pascal Lepas. I really hope I pronounced her name correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Super good. Kill 6 Billion Demons is freaking amazing.
That's the name of it?
Yeah, Kill 6 Billion Demons. That's
Nice.
the name of it. Yeah, and this guy freaking grinds like crazy. He has created 2 tabletop RPGs.
Wow.
Yeah. And both of them are like totally unique. On top of making this comic, and he's like famous for doing these crazy, insane, detailed backgrounds.
Nice.
Yeah, really, really cool. Dun, 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 dun. I'm trying to find another one. Have you played Hollow Knight?
No, I've heard it's good, though.
It's good. Dun, 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 dun. Ever thought of getting Dan Green or Butch Hartman on a curve log?
No, I actually haven't.
Oh, well, there you have it.
But now I have, because you just made me think.
Oh, Metal Gear Blaze, you are the fire that turns into a bigger fire that causes the revolution in Chris's mind, right there.
I'm not saying that it'll happen necessarily, but I mean, I'm just saying.
It probably won't happen. Scrolling up now. What is the one specific part about drawing that you want to improve on, Kerbifer?
Oh, man. I was trying to work on my anatomy for a long time because it's so important for, like, your basic skill set. But I think what's more important to me now is just, like, filmmaking stuff, like just, like, stage directions and storyboarding kind of things, you know? Because I don't really care that much about drawing, like, really pretty. I care more about, like, developing a necessary tool set for like telling stories, you know, and like I've accepted that like my stuff doesn't have to be pretty for me to get across a story idea, but it has to be clear to get across a story, and so that stuff is more important to me. I actually have a book.
There you go.
I have a book that I never finished reading that I really fucking should at some point. That's like about storyboarding that Josh Tomar got for me a while ago. I really should fucking watch that at some. I'd read through the rest of that at some point.
You can get the book yourself at BarnesandNoble.com. Making Storyboards by Scott McCloud.
It's actually not the one I was referring to, although Scott McCloud is very cool, and I do recommend his books.
Yeah, he's pretty dope.
I've not played Celeste Kaizo Dread. I do hear it's good though. I've also not played the Bayonetta series Zen 1. Minsa Kim, we already expressed our thoughts on the Grinch leak.
Oh man, I think the Grinch would be a really compelling addition to the Smash roster.
Yeah,
you know, here's the important thing. Hideo Kojima said that his goal is to blur the line between games and film, and that's why with Death Stranding and even more specifically with the later Metal Gear Solid games, you kind of think of them more as interactive movies than you do actual video games, even though they are filled with gameplay and they're not just walking simulators. But it's really interesting how they blur the two industries together, and I think the Grinch being in Smash Bros. Could be another step forward for that.
That was so genuine. You did a really good job, Zach.
Thanks.
Yeah, I mean, the Grinch is just such a timeless character, and I mean, Smash Brothers is all about, uniting together, really, iconic characters in throughout video game history. And although
at its core, Smash Brothers is about family. I think
it's about family.
I think the important. Yeah, it's about family.
It's about family.
And video games are just supposed to be fun. I think that Smash is about having fun with your family, and that makes it a game about family. Yeah.
Family, Metal Gear.
How do you even make a game about family? Oh God, we're losing viewers.
So pay attention.
Here's one from Ty W. Hey, Chris, how do you feel about redesigning Tome characters as a job? Oh, wait, that's a question for me. It's all right.
Yeah. It's okay.
It's okay.
I hate Chris.
Sometimes I get my ideas in. Sometimes I don't get my ideas in, and then I yell at him, and then I get my ideas in. And sometimes I just don't get my ideas in.
Well, I'm sorry you feel that way.
Yeah. It's kind of like Sonic Boom. Like, how it was like, whoa, these crazy redesigns, and then it turns out that they're just kind of the same, but not really.
Well, there's some that are pretty different.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Other times, Chris will send me like a sketch of a character, and he'll be like, "I want it done this way," and then I'll send him like a starfish. I'll be like, "I really wanted to kind of emulate like a starfish with this," so I just draw him like a hyper realistic starfish, and then he decides that maybe that's not really what he has in mind.
Yeah, in fact, it was never what I had in mind.
Yeah.
And then you're fired.
Oh, shoot.
Not again.
Not again! This Zen 1 guy just wants to know if you've played every video game ever.
Zen 1, I probably haven't played most of the things that you're asking me about. I'm sorry. Or watched most of the things you're asking me about, and I'm sorry for that.
Ride to Hell Retribution.
What's that?
I could call it a game if I really wanted to.
But you don't really want to.
No, I don't.
That's fine.
What are your plans for Halloween, Kerbifer?
I won't say.
Damn.
Personal.
Well, what happens in your apartment during Halloween is between you and our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
This is not a religious stream.
Nope.
Moo Famdees says, I just saw the sprite you drew of my character. Thank you so much. Which one was that?
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. Happy you're glad with how they turned out.
Was that the mummy?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Let us know what your character looks like so we can determine.
Yeah.
Now we have a Kitsune.
Oh, this guy looks like he needs to join that other one in the boxing. Looks like he needs to get swole.
Wow.
Know what I'm saying?
I think you're saying some racially profiling shit to the furries right now, and I don't.
The hell are you talking about? The guy that was hitting the stack with the punching wall.
Just because they're both foxes? Is that what it is? Oh, okay. Wow, Zach. Really telling about you.
Well, I had to speak my mind.
Okay. Well, for speaking your mind, you will now be ostracized.
Okay, hang up. Do it!
No. Because when I hang up, you take like 8,000 fucking years to pick back up again, and it's annoying.
Help me!
I can't, because you're in fucking Oregon or whatever the fuck. You're in Oregon.
Yeah, that's where
Utah.
I am.
You're in fucking Utah. Sorry.
Thanks for the docs.
Shut up.
Really appreciate it.
Shut the fuck up, you idiot. Oh my god. You idiot. I got doxxed once. That sucked ass.
Yeah, that's why you have an alias.
Nobody really.
My alias is Zack Frost. That hides my real name, which is Carl Mungus. Oh no!
Carl Mungus. I was the Mungus the whole time.
No.
No.
What's the hardest boss you've ever fought in a video game?
Oh man, that's. I gotta think about that. You got one?
Me?
Yeah.
I'd also have to think about it.
One that I can.
Actually,
okay.
Never mind. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. You go.
No, you go ahead.
Fuck you. Go.
No, go.
Zach.
No, it's your stream.
Okay, one that.
It's Catmaster. I don't fucking know.
One that comes to mind. Shut the fuck up, you asshole. One that comes to mind is in Bomberman 64, the second attack for the N64, obviously. The final true ending boss of that game is like insanely difficult, and I remember it comes to mind because I was playing it at Mike Lucas's house. I must have been still in like high school, I think, at the time. And I needed his help. Like, I needed him to. So the boss was like this weird like death god thing. This fucking really surreal looking, like almost like Evangelion type of thing or whatever. It's hard to describe, but yeah. And it had like all these different like elemental attacks, and it telegraphed them by glowing different colors, like right before it would launch an ability. So I needed Mike's keen eye to keep an eye on like what attack he was about to use next, and then I think I would like pause and like mentally prepare myself for like what the character was about to fucking do, and it was like this trial of teamwork and motivation, and and it was cool. That was a really hard boss.
So boss from Bomberman 64 2.
Yeah.
Nice.
How about you?
Fucking Orphan of Kos.
What's that?
You don't know what that is?
Nope.
Oh, it's the final boss of Bloodborne. Yeah, that motherfucker took me like an entire afternoon of just nonstop getting killed over and over and over again. And when I finally beat him, I actually yelled at the top of my lungs in my Mormon household. I'm not Mormon, but my household is. I actually yelled at the top of my lungs, "Fuck you, get fucked, suck my dick." I yelled it like really, really loud. Yeah, and then there's like this like cool breeze that washes over you, knowing that you never have to fight him again.
Unless you replay the game.
Which I did, and then I fought him again.
And you did it. You were even stronger next time.
No, he was even harder.
Oh.
And that took me like a full day. Yep.
Well, I'm really sorry for your loss.
No, it wasn't a loss. It was his loss because he died.
Oh. Well.
Oh, Bloodborne is so good. I really hope it comes out on PC, even though it's never going to.
Oh my god. Mufam D's just watched the Holy Cow movie. Just watched Godzilla 2. That scream at the end will haunt me for the rest of my days. Dude, I blew my fucking voice out doing that. Thanks for watching. Hope you liked it.
Oh, is that out?
The second one? Yeah, it's been out for a while.
Damn.
I was very proud of
What's
that.
What's the hardest boss you've ever faced in real life?
The one boss I only ever had at my one day job that I only ever had.
Well, I think he means more like a difficult ordeal.
Yeah, that was a difficult ordeal.
Oh, well, there you go. There you have it, folks. It was fantastic. It's the first time I care about the humans in a kaiju movie.
Yeah, I was very happy with it.
Look at you.
I'm very proud of those movies.
Isn't there another one? Aren't they doing another one?
Yeah, the third and final one in the trilogy.
It's called like the Planet Eater, right?
Yeah, it's got Ghidorah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Chris Niosi is a difficult ordeal. Oh,
Thanks.
Burn.
Thank you.
No, that wasn't me. That was the chat.
Thanks, chat. Really appreciate it.
I appreciate it.
Oh,
Just saying what we're all thinking,
shut up.
which is that you're a beautiful man.
Oh.
I have only ever seen one episode of Fooly Cooly, and it was in a hotel room.
Was it of the newer one?
No, it was way old. It was super old.
Oh, okay. So is the original then from back then.
Yeah, I saw it when I was a kid. And I was like, "What the fuck is with this stuff coming out of this kid's forehead?" I was like, "This is weird." It was like when Adult Swim was like anime and not Family Guy.
I mean, no, even back then they were playing Family Guy. Dude, I actually saw Family Guy and Futurama back in the day as a result of like, oh, dude, there's this weird anime thing on the late night block of Cartoon Network called Fooly Cooly or whatever. I want to check it out. FLCL, we were calling it. And then I remember I was staying at a beach house with Mike Lucas. This was like 2003 or 4 or something. It was a long time ago. And we were watching Family Guy and Futurama. And he had already seen both shows. Like, he watched them before that. But they would play them. I remember, I think it was Family Guy and Futurama at 11 and 11:30, and then it was Fooly Cooly at 12 on weekday nights from Monday to Friday. And yeah, but they have. I mean, and it's the same thing now. It's the same thing where they have anime stuff on the weekends, and then they have the comedy stuff on the other days.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's how it's fucking always been.
Oh, I don't watch Adult Swim anymore.
Well, then shut the fuck up.
I watched it way back when it was like they did little messages with like really, really slow, like, transitions. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yeah, I would watch Bleach and I would be like, oh, okay, so this is the episode where he just talks about his sword the whole time. Mm-hmm. And if people make fun of Dragon Ball Z for characters powering up for a whole episode, just go watch Bleach because they really do just describe their swords for 30 minutes. That's like an actual thing. I'm not even exaggerating.
Yeah, I'm sure people probably know by now about Bleach.
Who's that guy that is dressed like a clown, kind of? And he has a sword that's poisonous. He's a soul reaver. Soul.
Is it? Hold on.
I used to know all of their names.
Let me find a thing. Is it? Excuse me. Is it this guy?
Yes.
Yeah, Mayuri Kuratsuchi.
Kuratsuchi.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
I worked with his voice actor on Octopath Traveler. He was the director.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes.
Yeah. There's an episode where the guy gets poisoned by his sword.
I remember him, yeah.
His sword is poisoned, right?
His sword would turn into like a giant baby or some weird shit.
It's like a paralyzing sword or something.
Maybe, I don't actually, I just remember the name was Ashisogi Jizo. And I'm like, why don't you translate some... Dude, my only thing with... Bleach's dub was good, but my only thing that I had a problem with was I wish they, like, translated more things. Because, like, they leave everything... Like, even, like, I remember, like, fucking every episode started off with, like, last time, Ichigo Kurosaki approached the Seirete to fight the 13 court guard squads with his Sanpakutos to obtain the Oken. And I'm like, fucking what? You know, and, like... I remember like my last straw was that there was this thing they called it the Oken, which literally means the king's key. It was like the MacGuffin of like the Eisen thing that he was like after the whole time or whatever. But like I'm like, you could fucking just call it the king's key. Like, there's no fucking, like, weeaboo douchebags that are gonna go after you for, oh, they called it the king's key when Oken means the unlocker of the Lord or whatever. I'm like, fucking, come on, like...
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because
like, in Naruto, they would say jutsu instead of, like, ninja art, but they made that, like... the term, but they would still, like, translate the name of the technique. So, like, it would still be, like, you know, fire style, fireball jutsu, or whatever, you know. Not like, Hiryu, hi, no hono jutsu, no jutsu, or whatever. Like, no, it's like, so you know what the fuck they're doing, you know?
Yeah.
There was the sexy jutsu.
That's the only one I remember.
The sexy jutsu. Yeah.
The only Naruto I think I've told you this before, but the only Naruto I've watched was like from the first episode up until like they finished their like initial training with the guy who likes porn.
Yeah. Like the really early stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I think at the end of that episode, this guy pulls out like a really long sword, like a super long sword, and I was like, "Oh, that looks dope! I got to catch that episode," and then I didn't.
Yeah, that was right after that, when they go to the bridge and they fight Zabuza, he was like the first major villain of the show. He was cool.
Yeah.
The early Naruto stuff was kind of cool. And then after a while, I followed it for a long time, and then I gave up in Shippuden, and I was like, I can't do this anymore.
Long and involved. Just go watch Breaking Bad. It's 5 seasons, so like you know that there's an end already.
Yep. Yeah, and then fucking both Bleach and Naruto had incredibly, like, fucking Harry Potter-ass endings where, like, everybody gets married and everybody has kids.
Wait, then... Bleach ended?
Oh, yeah. Bleach ended, like, a while ago.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, it ended a while ago.
Are you talking about the manga? Because I think the
anime the anime stopped. The anime, like, ran out. I guess they, like, I don't know, like, I don't know what the reason was, but they just stopped doing it, and then, It ended before they did the final story arc from the manga. Yeah, it's... no, it ended a while ago.
Remember when it was about a punk kid hunting for demons in urban Japan?
It still was. It just, you know, involved a billion other characters, and most of them weren't fucking interesting, but they all got popular because they were really pretty. You know, and then they continued to do shit with those characters, and Because even though I was saying yesterday, I watched the Bleach live action movie on Netflix, like just for shits, and I was like, okay, this is okay. It's not great, but it was entertaining, and it was the early stuff. It was literally just like that first arc where it's just in the town, and it's just like the supernatural stuff, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. Like, not much to screw up with it.
Yup.
Yep.
Oh man, this takes me back to the freaking video game.
What?
Bleach, the Blade of Fate.
Was that the Wii game?
No, that was Shattered something. It
Shit.
was.
I had that one.
The Blade of Fate one was on the DS.
Oh yeah. Oh, was it dubbed?
Yeah, it was.
Oh
actually.
wow. Huh.
Yeah, I had online play and everything. I voiced the little girl that sits on Kentari Zaraki.
Oh, Kenpachi, yeah. I worked with him.
Kenpachi Zaraki.
Kenpachi Zaraki, David Lodge.
Yeah, what's the name of the girl that hangs out with him?
Oh, fuck. Yachiru.
Is that her name?
Yeah.
She's real cute and she has pink hair.
Kenny! Yeah, I remember her. She was cute. Yeah.
Yeah.
She made him interesting. If it was he, well, although actually he had a personality. He wasn't like fucking Byakuya. He was just like literally.
No, but
Sesshomaru.
he was still dumb. He was like freaking. Yes, this pain.
Oh, this
makes
pain.
me feel.
Now stop your yammering and fight. No, dude, I liked Ichigo's friends. Like those were my favorite fucking characters in Bleach. Were just Ichigo and his fucking pals, dude.
Yeah,
and the whole time, dude, I was so fucking mad because I was waiting for like the other school friends to like get powers in the next season, which it seemed like they were going to. Because like, what's her face, the tomboy friend, with like the short hair that was like Orihime's friend. Like she's like, yeah, I'm a kickboxer, and I'm like, oh, is she gonna get like spirit boxing? And then like, is the goofy friend who's always like, hi, Ichigo, is he gonna get powers or something? Like I was waiting for that, and then they fucking didn't. And then they're just like, no, we're just going to use the fucking 13 Court Guard Squad guys because everybody loves them, even though they're all fucking boring as shit.
Yeah, you know what isn't boring as shit, though?
Huh.
This character design.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
Yeah, he looks pretty cool.
You know what also isn't boring as shit?
What?
Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh, damn. Hey, send me this. I actually want to draw him.
No.
Do it.
No.
Fucking do it. Why don't you just do what I say,
No.
ever?
No.
I'm like, Chris, go brush your teeth. It's time for bed. Chris, why won't you get into bed? It's like 9:30. You know how cranky you get when I have to get you up in the morning at 8:45.
Wah!
Okay,
there you go. Fucking shut the fuck up. Christ. Oh, God. God damn.
Hey, Zach, have you ever watched Balancing Act? It's really cool. I hope the creator does more with it one day.
Have you seen Balancing Act? Did I show that to you?
I saw the one with the pizza. They're eating pizza.
Yeah, the student film. Yeah, I forgot if you've seen it or not. Yeah.
No, I've seen it.
Yeah, it's really different now compared to that.
We weren't friends when I saw it.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh, huh.
You didn't like send it to me and go, friend Zach, check out this thing.
Hello, friend Zach. Please watch my cartoon. How did you come across it?
What?
How did you come across it?
I was following you on Twitter, you big dumb.
Oh, fucking shut the fuck up, asshole.
And you were like, wow, here's my thesis film.
Here's my thesis film that I worked really hard on and nobody fucking cared.
Yeah, and then I watched it and I was like, I like how they're having a conversation and then someone pipes up in the middle saying, hey, do I have to pay for this pizza? I genuinely liked that. It was like, as if they were like real people having a conversation.
Yeah, I did like aspects of it. Like I thought the like dialogue was pretty fun and like the characterizations I came up with for them were cool. Frost is completely fucking different now because that was just like me being like, I want to be cool, yeah. And I'm like, this is
really is.
Yeah,
he is really different now.
Yeah. Well,
damn.
As you know, yes, indeed.
Yeah, as I know, I've got the scoop.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you ever hear anything about Balancing Act, it's pretty much confirmed that I'm the one who leaked it because I don't. Pretty sure I'm the only one.
No, there's a few other people that like know things about about balancing acts. Like there's very few people that I'll trust like information about with it because it's very near and dear to my fart.
You hear that, guys? He trusts me. No, you can trust me for real.
I can't.
Who's voicing Oh god, that's a lot of straight lines pointing up. Iaqua.
Oh, the girl version of Mike's character. I haven't. Listen, I don't know. I might get like different actors for everybody when I do that someday. I might not even voice my character. I don't know yet. That's like so fucking far off from now. I'm not ready to make that yet. I have to get really good first, and then I'll make it.
Good.
Yeah. I do have to get good, dog.
Yeah, get good. Or don't get good, which is what you freaking tell me all the time. You could just not get good and make it anyway.
Yeah, that's true. It's true.
I'm like, oh, I want to wait till my skill level matches what I'm doing, and you're like, just do it.
Yeah, I know. Well, but you also have to do something else in the fucking meantime. I'm not ready to do balancing act because I'm also honing my skills doing tome first, bitch.
That hurts, man.
Yeah, I know. Walk it off.
I would sitting here on the stream.
Yeah, I know. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool.
You know what? All right, just because you said that, I'm going to send you something.
No.
Apparently, there's an option to just like send you money. Holy crap! There is. There actually is. Hey, real talk. That's like my favorite track from the show.
Yeah, even though me and fucking Mariana Miller, we used to fucking make fun. Because, like, by the time we finished the show and before Brotherhood came out, we look back on, like, wow, the fucking last part of the first Fullmetal Alchemist anime was fucking stupid as shit. And then, like, Dante was one of the things that was so fucking stupid about it, because, like, her character was completely utterly nonsense. But, like, we would fucking sing her theme song. And fucking, because Mariana can sing really well, so she'd do that, like, oh, whoa! Not like what I just did.
No, Dante was dumb. Freaking Envy was dumb.
No, Envy was cool. What they did with Envy was bad.
The end reveal was dumb.
Yeah. Oh, in the first show, yeah, with fucking like, I'm your brother. I'm like, fuck off.
Yeah, and Envy as a character is all right, but the ending of that anime was like, let's just throw as many freaking twists as possible. Yeah. Until the viewer just is exhausted.
So
like
fucking dumb.
Yeah, it's like if freaking Bruce Willis found out he was the ghost the whole time, and then he found out that he wasn't actually the ghost the whole time, but it was freaking Haley Joel Osment, and then they find out that freaking neither of them are the ghosts, and the only ghost here is M. Night Shyamalan's career.
God. What is this thing you sent me?
Oh, it's a big suck my dick token.
Yes, and Mariana is the voice of the husky girl whose name I can't remember. In Fully Coolly Alternative, yes, that was her. Kaizo, Casey probably wouldn't want to play Envy because she'd be like, no, why don't you get Wendy Powell, who was like I believe was a big influence on her as an actor, if I'm remembering correctly.
His voice was fine as it was.
Envy. Fucking.
Yeah, I really like the part where she said, "Here's looking at you, kid."
Mosan, thank you. Sorry, Chad, I apologize.
It's me, your brother, for no fucking reason.
What's wrong, Edward? I thought you wanted to see.
That was so dumb. That was so.
Yeah, it's also
dumb.
like Ed, why would you stop for that? Like, why is that the fucking?
You don't
person?
even know this asshole, and he's like, "I'm your brother."
No, he literally looks at him and he's like, "You're his son," and it's like, because you look kind of like Hohenheim a little bit, I guess. And I'm like, what the? Oh, God.
That was so dumb.
And then like, oh, I'm distracted enough, and then you stab me in the fucking chest. Oops, just kidding. We just wanted to go out on a fucking cliffhanger. Oh wait, never mind. I'm alive. Oh wait, never mind. I'm sacrificing myself again. It's like, fuck this shit.
It's so dumb. Like, when you think, like, you can't think about it, because if you think about it, it just hits you in the face how fucking stupid it is. Yeah. And it's just like, you just get mad.
I remember, like, when it was that show was, like, the fucking shit for everybody.
No, and, seriously, it was like, the talk of the town.
Yeah, I was just for shits, I was watching a, what's it called? Like a panel from like some convention where they had like a bunch of the actors there, and like anything and everything that Vic Mignogna and Todd Haberkorn ever said in character as Ed or Ling, like just screeching, just pure unbridled fucking screeching in fucking like joyous agony, and I'm like, fucking A, man, people like this show. God.
Would you say that watching like the first half of the original and then moving on to watch the last half of Brotherhood is a good idea?
Yes, if you have time. If you don't have a lot of time to go through it, I would just say to watch Brotherhood because it's easier. But like a friend of mine recently, was. He was just asking, like, should I? And I was like, if you wanna watch the first like 20 or so, I always tell people, like, when the teacher shows up, that's when you switch over, because that's like around when it starts to fucking deviate. But also, I realized when I rewatched it again, there actually was earlier points where they already started fucking like putting in like the new shit that they were coming up with like earlier than that. So I don't know. It's kind of hard to say.
And what episode were you saying for Brotherhood to start at? Because
I think around like 13 or 14, something like that. I forgot.
13 or 14.
Whoa.
Hey, Kerba 15, otherwise known as Christopher Niosi. What are your suggestions for writing a story? I'm not done. I have a summary for the story I want to make, but I'm not sure how I'd actually write the story besides just going with my instincts. Okay, now you can answer.
Okay. I mean, if you mean in terms of like the actual like writing process, I mean, it's just as simple as open up a fucking text file and start writing. That's how it started for me a lot of the time. Helps to have an outline of like, the beats of everything. I mean, I don't know what you're going for if you're doing like episodes or like a full movie or like something. I don't know what the format is, so it's hard to say. But I mean, you just start doing stuff. If you have an idea of like certain scenes that you think you're going to be doing, you can have an idea for that. You just gotta start doing it. It's really
Can I get in here?
Huh?
Can I get in here?
Yeah, sure.
Develop your characters before you do anything else.
I mean, yeah, that's a different thing, though. I'm assuming he's just talking about writing. I mean,
No, yeah, but here's the thing. This is why I say this. If you develop your characters, you're forced to come up with motivations, epiphanies, conflicts. These are all things that make your story into a story. And if you develop your characters, they write your story for you. Call me an old softie, but that's how I see it.
Well, in addition to that, I would say on another kind of like deeper level, I think that another important thing, and this is something that is more kind of in tune with my philosophy, but I think that you should have an idea of like what you're saying with your story.
Yeah, that's also important.
Yeah, because I mean, I for me anyway, it goes back to what I was saying before about like, hey, like if this entertain you or whatever, like I think that it's got to have like some kind of like, statement or just something to it other than just like, and then this character does this thing, and then this cool moment happens, and then blah blah blah. Or if it's like, hey, this is an allegory for self-help, or this political thing, or whatever, or like a philosophical kind of thing, anything that is important to you that you want to make like a statement about, or like portray in some deeper way through the story. You don't have to like rail people over the fucking head with it, but like that works as a very good guiding light for what you're doing, because then that also informs like the purpose that the characters need to serve as well. And then also when you start, coming up with the actual story, then as well, that is a massive help. So I would say,
yeah, and that shouldn't be to say like have a heavy-handed like moral of your story.
Yeah.
As in like like if you really hate turnips, like at the end of the story, like you really hammer it into the audience that you hate turnips. There's this comic by Doug TenNapel named Rat Fist, and it's pretty decent, but it kind of makes the mistake of his message being like freaking power sawed into your skull, because I think the whole thing was like Doug TenNapel doesn't like the idea of corporations like meddling with government affairs, or vice versa. It was something like that, and the end of the comic is literally like there's like a freaking dystopian future, and when the character discovers the dystopian future, he literally says, "Oh no, it's because of this."
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like it's seriously like so heavy-handed. So, like, I would say try to instead of like freaking pound it into the viewer's head, try and more like ask a question, like with your story, rather than make a statement.
Yeah, I mean, like, it can absolutely be something like that as well. I just mean like, have something more, because look, what I'm kind of getting at is you can have like all the like, fucking lore and like world building and what the fuck ever you want, and that's great and everything, but if the fucking story isn't interesting and doesn't have anything deeper to it, I don't care. Like it doesn't matter. That's why I say it's the most important thing, to actually have something deeper to it. And but because like it's funny, like DBZ for instance, like DBZ at first glance doesn't seem like a very deep thing, and not that it's deep, but it has themes to it that are consistent. And I don't necessarily know if Toriyama like intended it or not. It might have been just like as a result of it, but like DBZ has a lot of consistent things about like passing the torch of knowledge and power on to the next generation, the consequences of hubris, and thinking about your selfish desires first and foremost at the behest of everybody else's safety kind of thing, and then like having to take responsibility, and then like people being given second chances. Most of the fucking main characters in DBZ were previously villains or assholes. So yeah, and like that holds true with it, and I think that there is value to that. So
definitely.
Yeah.
All stories are important except for Bleach.
All of them.
Yep, every single one. The episode of Hamtaro.
Which one?
I don't know.
Very helpful.
I was trying to remember one, and I just couldn't.
I mean, I do remember Hamtaro.
Yeah, Hamtaro was great. It was a fun show.
Shout out, by the way, to Jello Apocalypse, who did Hamtaro Abridged, which is like the funniest new abridged thing I've seen in like for fucking ever. That's like not just Martin and Team 4-Star. Shit's fucking hilarious.
Also, shout out to Jello Apocalypse for doing Welcome to Webcomics, which is a fucking hysterical series that pretty much calls me out directly.
Also, shout out to Jello Apocalypse for making basically This Is Kingdom Hearts, which is amazing.
Shout out for Jello Apocalypse for just generally being a swell person.
He is. I like him.
Yep. Yep.
And his sister as well, Plasterbrain, who's a very talented musician.
I want to see my children, but I must wait, for one wrong move could seal their fate.
They made a horse, their horse would be horse.
Sonic on a horse.
Anybody remember that shit?
I wish I didn't.
No, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Do you remember when you did that Ice Cap remix, and then the whole joke was that it's yet another Ice Cap remix? And then
I do remember that.
Yeah, and then I replied saying, "Oh wow, another Ice Cap remix." And then you got on Skype and we're like, "Dude, seriously, that was the whole joke." And I was like, "Yeah, I know."
Yep. What a
Good
time
times.
to be! What a time to be alive! That shit was.
We were like barely friends at that point, I think.
Yeah. Well, I think I knew I thought you were cool by that point, because I mean I must have if I went to you to be like, dude, let me explain.
Yeah.
Let me explain myself so you don't hate me. Goo. Actually, it's funny. You do bring up a good point with that, though. Like coincidentally, where like that is really tough to do when it's like you're doing something that is supposed to be a satire, and you run the risk of people thinking that it's not a satire. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that actually is kind of hard to fucking pull off correctly for anybody. Look at this slime man. Yeah.
Are you making fun of me right now?
What?
I'm typing and you're typing too.
Oh, no, I didn't even hear you typing. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, Snippy. Linkart Rocks asks, Chris, why is your nose so pointy? Hey, Linkart Rocks, why are your questions so fucking mean? Jeez. That's like being like, hey, Zach, why is your hair so fucking red, you gross ginger piece of shit?
Yeah, God, dude.
God.
You know, just so you know, the freaking the Equal Opportunity Act has expanded itself to include genetic information.
Oh my God.
Just so you know.
Wow. Dude, look at this guy.
Yeah.
He looks cool. He's like a bird dude.
No, I was going to try and segue and say, you know what else is pointy? But it didn't work out. But I do like this design.
Yeah. Zach, who's your favorite Full Metal Alchemist character?
Oh, God, Armstrong.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, not even a question.
Yeah, he's great. Very clearly an influence on Nylok, by the way.
So fucking funny. And it's not just because he's funny, but also because, like, you have that character where they're not around often. So when they actually show up, you're like, oh, thank God.
Oh, yeah. No, he's every time he's on screen, he's a fucking joy.
Yeah. It's like freaking, you know, it's like Gandalf.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good analogy.
Yeah. Where Gandalf, you know, he always just kind of fucks off and he's gone for like a really long time, and you have to deal with all the other characters that you might not like as much, and then when he shows up again, you're just like, yes, Gandalf!
Yeah. Although I do like all the other characters in FMA.
No, yeah,
so,
it's fine, but like, it's like, you know, everything's gonna be okay. The freaking episode. I do like the episode where they're sparring. Oh, that's not a teacher episode. Never mind. Yeah, they're getting the automail repaired, and Armstrong's with them, and they're sparring.
Yeah.
And then Armstrong just like joins in.
whips his fucking shirt off and all that shit.
Yeah, it's my turn.
That's Chris Sabat.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
That dude is a legend.
Yes. Armstrong family. Don't you hear the little fucking bits of like Piccolo and shit in there?
Now that I think about it, yeah.
Yeah. I love that character. Yeah, he was a big influence on Nylock. Little bit of Roy influence on Zeto, not a ton, but a little bit. And who else? Yeah, and like Riza Hawkeye is straight up is fucking, or Kizuna is Hawkeye. Like there's like no fucking denying that.
You heard it here, folks. It's actually, did you know that Terrain of Magical Expertise's working title was Tome Alchemist?
It is lost to the ages. You cannot find it no matter how hard you looked because it was only on Sheezy Art at the time. But I also made a little animated music video, not like AMV, like editing footage, like an actual animated stuff to the fucking Ready Steady Go opening, and I replaced it with Tome characters. And you cannot find it. It was on Sheezy Art, and then it was never anywhere else, and it is nowhere, unfortunately.
Here's a fun Tome fact. In the original script, every other sentence from Curb the character was, "Who you calling puny, you bitch?"
"Who you calling pipsqueak midget?" And then his every other scene with Alpha, he would go, "Ow!" Ow!
Yeah, and Alpha was actually originally named Alphonse.
Yeah. And he would just constantly go, "Brother!"
This is too easy, you know. This is like actually too easy.
Yep. And Flame Girl would be like, "Oh, Curb, how could you mess up your auto and now Curb has a fucking cybernetic body. It all comes full circle.
No, it all comes. I just said that.
It all comes full transmutation circle. Ah, yeah. It's not even the best opening. No, you know what sucks? That's not even the best opening. And
it is.
It played. No, you say that because it was played for 8 million fucking episodes. Because Larkin.
No, it is the best.
Because Larkin CL had a fucking touring deal, and they were like, play our opening on Adult Swim all the time, forever.
The other ones fucking sucked. They were terrible.
Excuse me. Rewrite.
There was that one that was like. I
can't even do it. Yeah, no, that one's my favorite. It's fucking great.
No, that one sucks.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Hey, you know what? All the Brotherhood openings are better than all of the original ones. So anyway, so it's okay.
I wouldn't know because I've only seen the one
from Brotherhood.
I've only seen the one episode where they're fighting the Ice Alchemist.
The first episode. You dude, watch Brotherhood.
And guess what? I skipped the intro.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. You should fucking watch. You should watch Brotherhood. Seriously.
I want to, but
Why?
At the same time, Breaking Bad is like right there.
Oh, well, finish Breaking Bad first, and then watch Full Alchemist.
Here's the thing: I haven't started Breaking Bad.
Oh, well, do that first.
Yeah, I wanna.
Bitch.
And also, freaking Castlevania!
Oh, tomorrow, yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. I really hope it's good.
It is. This is. Yeah, and Oh man. Well, I don't want to say anything because it's gonna make me sound like an attention whore. But it's a really good day.
What else is tomorrow? That's a really good day.
My birthday.
Oh, dude. You're not an attention whore. No, that's hey, happy. Everybody wish Zachary a happy birthday, everybody.
Happy birthday.
Go fucking follow him on Twitter at DyingMars.
The best birthday present is me getting to sit here and watch my good friend Chris Niosi draw fucking ninja.
Ninja.
This guy actually looks pretty alright.
Katana. Ninja.
I actually like his design. Could maybe do without the swirls. If I were to do it, I would make it without the swirls. But it's the colors are there, and the composition is real nice.
Yeah. I'm getting close to... How many have I done so far? I've done 19, so I've got only a few more left to do today.
Damn.
I'm trying to do 25 every time I stream.
Oh, that's a good goal.
Yeah. Because it's like just long enough.
A review came out for Castlevania from IGN. They loved it.
Okay.
Yeah. I haven't watched any of the fucking stuff they've been putting out there for like hype. I haven't watched any of it. I want the whole thing to be completely fresh. I'm so fucking excited.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna turn off the lights, I'm gonna order a pizza, and I'm just gonna watch Castlevania.
Did they say how many episodes they're putting up?
8, dude.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool, bitch!
Yeah, I was actually worried. Not that they didn't do a good job with 4, but 8 is like awesome.
Yeah, I mean, well, the first, like, quote-unquote season they put up, it seemed more like it was just kind of like an intro, like a premiere, like, movie kind of thing, and not, like, the full story.
Well, I bet you it was like a pitch.
I don't know, actually.
Well, you know, kind of like a pilot, you know.
Pilots don't usually tend to go like that. It's not, like,
I know.
That's like too much material to be it. I know what you mean, though. Yeah. I liked it, though.
No, wait. It was originally going to be a movie.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, that sounds familiar, actually.
Yeah, okay. It was going to be a movie, and then whoever was funding the movie freaking chickened out or something because they thought it was too gory, or I don't know. Too
Al gory.
It was real corporate bullshit. I know that much. It was like freaking stupid, and then Netflix picked it up as a series. Yep. That's what it was.
Yep. And
good guy Netflix.
Adi Shankar, I think his name is. It's directing it and all that. And he's cool.
No, Sam Dietz.
What?
Samuel Dietz.
No, what the fuck? Hold on. Oh, what the fuck is his name?
Samuel Dietz.
No, it's another guy I'm thinking of. Hold on a minute.
Are you talking about the voice director?
No, the like, fucking, what is it?
Fucking Sam Dietz, dude.
Wait, who the fuck is the Adi guy? Hold on.
I don't know.
No, I just saw it. Hold on. Anime News Hour just did a fucking interview with him. Adi Shankar. He was the producer of it. There we go.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, okay. Sorry. No, yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was directed by Sam Dietz.
Yeah. Shout out to Sam Dietz.
Adi Shankar was the guy who did that, like, really, really super fucking, like dark Power Rangers fan film thing. He used to make fan films, and they were all really impressive, and then he became an actual director for shit.
Dope.
Excuse me. He's the exec producer, and he's the showrunner for Castlevania.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Here's a picture of beloved Sam Dietz eating a drumstick.
Excuse me. I don't think you actually have a picture of Sam Dietz eating a drumstick.
I just linked it in the chat.
Oh, I don't think you can.
Here, I'll link it to you too.
I don't think you can link that in the chat.
No, it didn't turn into a link, but I was able to put the URL in there. No hot links, though. Yeah, he really does burp all the time. It makes me wonder if he has some kind of like acid reflux problem or something.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you.
Sorry. Amy's a more impressive belcher than I am.
You're like, hey,
Yeah.
I can't see. I can't even fake burp, let alone real burp.
Christ. Dude, I want more fucking Rick and Morty episodes, like, now. Like,
Well, good, because apparently they ordered like 60 of them.
I know, I want them now. I don't care how. I want it now.
Were we talking about that
Yeah, I think
when
recently.
it happened?
Yeah.
Were we talking about like I'm not sure how much more Rick and Morty I can like handle?
No, I don't know. I don't know, man, bitch. I don't. I'm sorry I say these things to you, Zachary.
Always call me a bitch. It might as well be my name.
Bitch Frost.
Bitch Frost.
Bitch Frost. Hey, it's me, Bitch Frost. Wow.
Mr. Frost, can I ask why you're trying to change your name to bitch? Well, I
Oh,
kind of
gee
want
whiz.
to combine...
Just, you know.
It's just me trying to combine my personal life and my work life.
I'm so beaten down, you know.
It's getting confusing. I feel like I'm living in two worlds, and whenever people say, "Hey, bitch," I turn around. And I go, "Uh-oh. The reality of the situation is that I'm abused."
I'm sorry, Zach.
Don't be.
I'm sorry, Zach. Get back to fucking work, you piece of shit.
Actually, yes, be sorry.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Thanks. That's all I needed.
That's all I needed to be validated. This is all I ever wanted.
Don't you love that? How it's like you're just like, what do you want from me? Well, an apology would be nice. Okay, I'm sorry. All right, thank you.
Oh,
We're
thanks.
friends again.
We're good. Yeah.
It's like you only said it because that's what they wanted.
Yeah.
I see that all the time in TV shows, and it's like, oh, okay. Hey, it's Zer.
It's Zer.
No, wait. No, never mind. He has a face. I thought it was like a hooded figure with tentacles for a face, and I was going to say,
no.
oh, it's Zer, Will of the Nine.
What? I'm so lost right now.
He's a character in Destiny.
Oh, I don't know that video game. That video's game.
His will is not his own. And his movements, to a certain degree, are influenced by planetary alignments.
Is that a fact?
Yeah.
Well,
What's your favorite line from Hellsing Abridged? I dated a girl who loved Hellsing Abridged.
I don't remember anything from it.
That's because I never told you about it.
No, I've seen it.
Oh, we're talking about Hellsing Abridged.
Yeah. Yeah. I was in an episode. Taka had me do a little guy, but I don't remember anything about the show because I haven't seen the real Hellsing before, so I'm not like super familiar with the material to begin with. But
There you have it, folks. He has vague memories.
you heard it here first. You heard it here
Heard it
second.
here.
I wonder if anybody's
Heard it
ever
here
done that. Like, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here second.
Well, yeah, I mean, every time, you know... Nah, I don't have a joke.
Okay, well, glad we established that.
Yeah, I was going to say something, and I was like, eh...
Do 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 boo do 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 boo do 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 do. Oh wait, you don't know that song because you've never watched Full Metal Alchemist, brother Chud.
Oh, I thought you were freaking singing the theme song to Friends. No one ever told you
life was gonna be this way. His will is not his own.
An awful stream. People are leaving away.
It's like that's how it's been all of this year.
Only 36 are watching now.
And that was my deepest fear. I won't be here for you. I won't be here for you.
And the audio is really bad because Zach's mic is too loud. We shouldn't stream together anymore.
Why?
Because this is all we do. Best parody I've ever heard. Thanks, Snippy.
Yeah.
Ah! Help me! Is Snippy Slippy's, like, jerk-ass younger brother?
I don't insult Snippy.
No, I wasn't. I said Snippy.
Snippy, I apologize on behalf of Zach because he doesn't deserve to even fucking speak to you anymore. So even if you wanted an apology for him to give, he couldn't give it to you. I am forbidding him.
Well, who the fuck is Snippy? That makes him so important.
He's Snippy, dude. Don't you know? Don't you know? Hey, Babble.
Sorry, Snippy.
You should be fucking sorry. You actual piece of ass.
God. That fucking hurts.
Listen, Zach. Zach, listen. I'll be there for you. Somebody did a fucking great Mob Psycho AMV to that with fucking they had Dimple clapping in sync with that part, and it's the fucking best.
Who?
Dimple, the little ghost guy when he's possessing.
Oh, I've never seen the show.
Oh, you should check it out. It's gonna be on Toonami this weekend.
That's awesome. I'll just get fucking cable and watch that right now.
Yeah.
No. Let me know when it gets on Netflix.
It's probably not going to get on Netflix because
let me know when it gets on.
Because it's a Crunchyroll show. It probably won't be on. It probably won't be on any of those things. It's going to be on TV.
Didn't I hear that Crunchyroll's like going out of business or something?
No. The fuck?
Didn't like I don't know.
Funimation and Crunchyroll aren't part of the deal thing anymore.
Funimation.
You should be watching.
Why watch freaking quality anime when I could watch 7 Deadly Sins, a Netflix exclusive?
Is that show any good?
I don't know.
I don't really have any interest in it.
I watched the trailer, and usually I can be put off by an anime if there's like dumb, like sexy fan service in it, and there was.
Oh yeah, like the giant girl and all that.
Yeah, like freaking, main protagonist, unwittingly grabs the well-endowed support lead's breasts. Oh, what a situation.
Oh no!
Oh, you cannot believe the predicament that he is in.
Oh jeez, you'll never understand.
Yeah, it's dumb. And then, oh no, they're in the hot tub, and the guy winds up in the girls' room.
Oh no! No!
Oh, the twists and turns that life takes us.
That was my favorite show. Oh Christ in heaven, you know what I'm saying? Lily liver.
Position to get Zach on all the streams. Managing Chris's bullshit is already a full-time job.
shit your fucking face, Uncle Fucker. You're a boner-biting bastard, Uncle Fucker.
Did you just call me Uncle Fucker?
Yeah, Uncle Fucker. You're a boner-biting bastard, Uncle Fucker.
Oh.
You fuck your uncle, yes, it's true. Nobody fucks uncles like you.
I thought that was like a Chris Neosy original. I didn't think that was a quote from something.
It's from fucking South Park, you stupid motherfucker.
I only watch good shows.
Yeah, like South Park?
No, like
Seven Deadly Sins. What are you watching right now, man?
Frasier.
Oh, good.
That's all I ever watch.
Oh. My God!
Upon finishing the last episode of Frasier, I immediately start the entire series over again.
Oh. That's,
It makes the best background noise ever.
I'm sure.
Let's see what else I'm watching. I'll just go on Netflix, because that's all I ever go to for my entertainment.
Remember when we watched Extremely Goofy movie and you fucking fell asleep?
I do remember that, and then it was still playing on your end.
Yeah, and I heard the whole fucking thing repeating itself.
You know what scene in the Extremely Goofy movie just, like, gets me?
What?
Every time? The part where Max leaves and Goofy, like, walks through his empty house. And then he, like, finds the doll, and he hugs it and starts crying.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh, Jesus H. Christ.
Oh, jeez. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh. All he wanted was to be a good dad.
And he's bad. all he wanted to be was a good dad, and all he's good at doing is being bad. Oh.
Oh, God. Goofy movie is really, really good.
Yeah, dude. Extremely Goofy movie is also pretty good, too.
Yeah, no, they're both great. Yeah. Except for the total misrepresentation of college culture. And, you know, I'm pretty sure that if you trip on your books and you, like, get hit on the head by your books, the people will be like, oh, God, are you okay? They wouldn't be like, hey, what a dork.
It's the Goof Boy.
Yeah, and yeah, also, you know, people are at... It's generally accepted that everyone is at college to learn, and... You know, it's not like high school where you're forced to be there. People.
Well, it's funny because all that shit is just it's just like joking out of like frat culture. You know what I mean? It's like because that's the thing is maybe that was what college was like for like the people who were like making it. It was like, oh, I was a nerd because I was an artist and I was picked on by assholes in their fucking frat thing, like fraternities or whatever. And it's like, oh, good, whatever.
Right. But from what I've heard in real life, fraternities generally keep to themselves. It's like, that's not to say that like the things they do are like subtle, because they're not. But like as far as interaction goes, like most fraternities view outsiders as not even really, worth picking on, I guess.
Yeah.
Unless they're from a rival fraternity. But yeah, that and oh man, what else? There was another thing. Oh yeah, the weird and unexplored racial dynamic.
Wait, with what?
Well, so that it's like in the Mickey Mouse universe, right?
Uh-huh.
But they're all dogs.
Yeah, well, all the people they show are dogs, yeah.
Yeah, so is it like a dog-only college?
Oh. Wow.
Like if Huey, Dewey, and Louie were to like try and get into that college, would they be rejected on the ground that they're not dogs?
Zach, you're really blowing my fucking mind right now. You're gonna have to slow down.
Yeah, really makes you think.
Yeah, I think I don't think I can. I don't think I can support that movie anymore because it's
yeah, dude,
not representing duck kind.
Yeah, look forward to my article on freaking Gawker. It'll be there.
Why Gawker?
I don't know, because they're that shit stick journalist site. That is like awful. You ever wonder why we always wear gloves?
Oh, that's right. Did somebody say that? I forgot about that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I remember a Tumblr post where like he never shows up again ever.
they just killed him. He knows too much. It's like the fucking episode where like Kids Next Door when like number one fucking like describes like the origin story of all like kids and adults or whatever, and then it's like, all right, go home, Nigel. You get an F on this assignment, and then he just calls like the father, and he's like, they know.
I do remember that. Yeah.
Oh Christ.
Collins, hot sauce salad, and scrambled eggs. Oh my.
What?
And maybe I seem confused, but baby, I got you pegged. But I don't know what to do with all the salad and scrambled eggs.
What are you fucking doing right now?
They're calling again. Scrambled eggs all over curbs.
Zach.
What is a boy to do? What?
Zach, what the actual fuck are you doing?
That's the Frasier theme song.
Oh, is it? Is that the Frasier theme song? Are you?
Have you never seen Frasier?
Are you lying to all 34 of these? Sorry, all 35 of these people, including myself?
No, it just went down to 33, and now it's back up to 34.
Good. I'm really glad for you. Lord in heaven.
Hey there, Frasier. I'm Marty Crane. Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Lord Almighty.
Dad, why would you order a white Zinfandel when we already have a perfectly good Cabernet Sauvignon Blanc? What?
Maybe I should fucking watch Frasier to ever understand what the actual fuck you're talking about right now.
Oh, jeez.
In fact, I'm sure that these are real Frasier quotes too. You're really convincing me.
Frasier, your ego is so large that when you sit in a Tuscan villa, your ego sits around the appointed Tuscan villa.
Frasier was one of those shows that I never really like saw. Like, not even like, oh, I'll watch this with like my family or something. Like I never really saw it.
I did.
You did?
Well, don't let it. Oh, is Amy here?
I don't know. Yeah, she is. You want to say hi to the people?
We got
the Grinch. The fucking Grinch leak is fake because it didn't announce that Zero Incorporated, famous singer-songwriter, video editor, and my girlfriend, is in Super Smash Brothers Ultimate! Right?
I don't think one of those is accurate.
No? You're not a famous singer-songwriter? What the fuck?
I don't think so.
Did you lie? Have you led me to believe...
Yes.
Oh, fucking A. Man. So...
Amy, come in and state an opinion. Doesn't matter what the opinion is. Just come in and state it.
I still believe in that link. That link.
There you go.
She thinks that she's a firm... She's drunk the fucking Grinch leak Kool-Aid right now.
I think the leak is real.
I don't know. I'm still not 100... Listen, if it turns out to be real, cool. I'm still not 100% sold.
They didn't deny it.
Who didn't deny it?
That marketing company. Did you see the statement?
No. Oh, wait. Did the actual company... No.
They made a statement.
Find that.
It was basically like, journalists suck. Like, that's like what the statement was.
Oh. Was that actually the case? I don't know.
I think so. It was like, all this conjecture is like the same thing that journalists do. They didn't actually like deny it.
Oh, huh. Interesting. All right, well, I mean, can't wait for Mock Rider, dude.
I think it's real. Here's why. Mark Ryder makes actual sense as a character.
Somebody, you know what? Somebody did point out to me. My friend Zeno, I saw the lovely Zeno Robinson today, and he was saying that from that list of characters, and Amy, I don't know if you knew this, but there's one character from each game successively that was like almost going to be in it, and it wasn't. Mock Rider was considered for Melee. I think the Chorus Kids were considered for Smash 4 at one point. And I think there was another one considered for Brawl, but I can't remember.
It was Silex.
No, it wasn't Silex. Keep dreaming,
Silex.
Zach.
It was Silex.
It was not, though.
Yep. No, it was. There was a poll. Falco or Silex.
Falco or Silux, of course.
There was a poll on the website. You freaking bungalow.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I said it.
Ugh. Fucking balls.
Sorry to use your Australian heritage against you. You freaking Burnaboo.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I said it.
Wow, man.
Yeah.
You know, wow. You know, wow.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Everyone is here. This Smash Brothers league has been passed down the Armstrong family for generations.
That's a beautiful display of strength and brotherly love.
Major, no!
Here's the thing I don't the only thing that would make the leak seem not really real to me, and that's just because, like, maybe I just don't get it, but this whole the chorus kids thing, I don't understand, like, why they're always, like, they always come up when leaks are concerned.
No, they only came up with Smash 4 because, like, there was some fucking evidence that apparently they were, like, in consideration, and they ultimately weren't put in the game. But, I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Alon Z. Ba 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 ba. Brother, I wish I had a bowl to speak into so I could do Alphon's voice. So I can go, wah! Fucking go, brother, I love you. And on occasion, aerobic sports. Dude, calisthenics, fucking... I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Why are you typing in the chat? You can just speak, you fool.
Because I like to stay engaged with the audience.
Oh. I love... You're such a dick. Oh my god. Oh my god, you're such a dick. I'm gonna actually find you and destroy you. With
well, that won't be hard. You know my address.
With my long sword. Dude, I remember we were talking about Seven Deadly Sins earlier, and I remember I auditioned for.
Yeah, when was that?
That was like a long time ago.
Yeah, when though?
What?
Yeah, when though?
I don't know, like a long time ago.
I was like, oh god, when? This is gonna bother me forever.
Shut up.
I'd ask Amy. It's too bad she's dead.
Yeah, too bad Amy's dead.
Yeah. Ah, fuck.
I wish you could see how her face right now is. Fucking what was it? No, I remember auditioning for, I think, Gil Thunder, the pink-haired guy, and I will never forget that in his audition side, he was like, well then, I guess I'll just have to kill you with my sword. And I'm like, oh, yeah?
Is that right?
Is that what do you mean, though? What do you mean by that? Oh, Christ.
Oh man, what's the worst anime you've ever watched? I had to think about that one.
Oh man, I don't know. Well, whatever it would be, I probably didn't finish it. So, you know, there's that for starters.
Yeah, Gargantia.
Oh, Gargantia on a Verdus planet?
Yeah, I fucking hated Gargantia.
I thought it was okay.
It's like the premise is super promising, but it just like goes into like such, you know, treaded territory.
Yeah, I liked Amy. I thought Amy was cool.
Yeah,
and not just because of my Amy. She didn't hear that. She went off. Yeah, I don't know. I watched it because my friend Alan voiced the main dude in it, the alien guy, and he was like, "Hey, would you watch my show? I have the box set." I was like, "Yeah, sure, I'll watch it." And I was like, "This is pretty cool." It was okay. It wasn't like amazing, but it was pretty middle of the road, like all right, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Meh.
You know what show I've been watching lately that I actually enjoy though?
Huh.
Freaking Rurouni Kenshin, dude.
Oh, cool. Did you not see it when it was on back in the day?
No, never.
Yeah, it's a great series. You're watching. You're not watching the Samurai X version of it, though, right?
I don't know. I'm just catching it on Netflix.
Okay, yeah, that's Rurouni Kenshin. Cool. Yeah. I love that show.
Yeah,
I love that. I love that show. That I do. But Jesus H. Christ Almighty, that was scary.
That was me. You know what? You should say "bless you" instead of Jesus H. Christ.
Almighty.
Yeah.
Bless you. Right. Sorry.
Thanks.
I bless you. That I do.
I thought, okay, normally I hate that shit, but like the voice actor just executed like so well.
I know. I like that guy.
It's like you know, wow, I could really go for a big fat blunt. That I could.
I don't know. It's cute. It's endearing. I kind of like it.
No, yeah, I like it. I like it a lot.
The only problem is, and I didn't realize this until way later. I like the. Well, actually, a lot of people don't like the dub of Kenshin because it's like old and like is kind of corny sounding. I think it's okay, but
oh yeah, it's good. The only episode I like actively didn't like so far is the one with the sumo wrestler.
Oh yeah, that was a filler. Yeah, that was just a little like whatever episode.
And he's like, "Wow, I sure am unmotivated. I'm gonna need a pinch on my ass."
Yeah. But no, what's unfortunate is in the dub, they didn't do. They did not do his little like speech quirk thing, which is he go when he like gets like a weird reaction, he goes like "Oro," like ORO Oro. That's like his thing. It's like a trademark thing for him. And he doesn't do it, so they just have him go like, "Ugh!" But then the problem is, like, in a like you'll see, like I don't know if you're up to it, but there's an episode where like he goes Odo for the first time in a while, and they like point it out and say, "Kenshin, it is you! You're back!" And blah blah blah. You did the Oro or whatever. So they were like, "Oh shit! I guess we have to really exaggerate the Odo, even though we haven't done that in this entire fucking show. Whoopsie!"
Yeah.
It's like what happened with the is that Kenshin?
Yeah.
But fucking
No, yeah. It reminds me of fucking like vaporwave. No, I'm just like the aesthetic of the anime. It's like that. Yeah. It's like that prime time that vaporwave draws from with its like aesthetic.
Yeah. I love that show. And when you finish it, by the way, you should, and I mean this sincerely, you should watch the fucking live action movies because they are excellent. I'm not being sarcastic. They're actually the best fucking live action anime films I've ever seen.
Well, okay, I'll do that. Whoa! Hey, did you voice in World War Boo, or did you only
World War Blue,
direct?
Yeah, and I wrote it as well. I wrote the dub for that. I was Zellic, the Zelda parody character.
It was just all over and up in that.
Don't you trash heaps know? It's dangerous to go alone, so take this!
And was that whole thing like a joke?
Oh yeah, I made every line into a fucking video game reference. So.
Oh, okay. Is it worth watching?
Yeah, it's worth a laugh or two.
You heard it here first, folks. Go watch Brian Regan. I eat fig Newtons by the sleeve. 2 sleeves as a serving size.
Oh, Jesus fuck! Stop.
Am I clipping your audio?
No, you're just being a prick. You're being a prick.
How's the level? Did you turn down my volume like I asked?
No.
God, are you serious?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, please tell me. Did you seriously not turn down my volume?
No, I didn't.
So, like, I'm grueling, like, ear-piercingly
you're
loud.
Fine. No one's fucking complained. People have complained about my audio. Like when I typed. Yeah.
This is such a toxic relationship that we're experiencing. You're right, Snippy. That is the only thing that's really loud.
What, my typing?
Yeah, you deciding to slam your face on your keyboard to type.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Whenever we would talk on Skype and Chris was just like, oh, what the hell have I done?
Oh no, you activated sticky keys.
Yeah, I did.
Wait, really? You fucking idiot. Oh my god.
No, I somehow hit Control P, so I was like printing.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I used to do that all the time, but this keyboard is a fairly expensive keyboard, so now I never do it anymore, and instead I just go like...
Oh my god. Jesus.
I can't believe 40 people are watching this stream.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Really? Oh, the truth comes out. Look at you fucking motherfucker. Oh, God.
Dude, I just came back from Texas, and I got some wine.
Oh, how was Texas, by the way?
It was so good. It was seriously amazing.
Oh, good. Like, oh my god. Yeah, what'd you do?
Wait, do I talk like that?
No, I do. Didn't you fucking hear me?
No.
You're nice.
I just hung out with my dad, but the coolest thing is, you know, if you're from Utah, Oregon,
way to dox yourself, brah.
Shit, self-dox.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the crappy thing about Utah is that it's like, it can't decide if it's a desert or like a pine tree land.
Uh-huh.
So you have both.
Well.
And it's nothing but mountains, and there are like no trees, and the town I live in sucks, and it's like a bunch of small businesses that are just crappy small businesses. It's not like charming local places, but it's like Dan's Discount Cell Phone Emporium. It's all jammed in.
Come on down to Dan's Discount Cell Phone Emporium. We won't do fucking anything to help you.
If you buy 2 cell phones, my wife Shayna will rub your feet.
Okay. And on that note, everybody, I'm gonna fucking end this quote-unquote train wreck. Thanks, Zach.
Oh, Dylan, I was talking about Texas.
I know, but I'm gonna fucking... I need to stop now.
Fine.
See if I... No, continue your story about Texas. Do it. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say Utah sucks, and in Texas it's really nice, and the trees are really tall.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Yeah. Like a whole other air there. I felt like I was in a different country. It was great.
Yeah.
But the point of me saying I came home from Texas was I bought wine, which is you can't get wine in Utah unless it's like in Salt Lake City. So I've got like actual wine, and next time you stream, we should drink.
No, let's not do that, because I don't drink in general, and I would like to not have you drunk on my stream, so...
Are you calling me a liability?
No. I'm trying to save your life. Anyway.
Well,
Alright, everybody, we're going to end it here. I will be back tomorrow. Don't know what time exactly, probably in the afternoon. We are now... I have finished 50... characters. I'm trying to continue this trend of doing at least 25 in every stream, and if I keep up that pace, then hopefully I will be able to finish this this tier as soon as I possibly can. So anyway, all right, guys, thank you very much, and we'll catch you in the next one tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye.
I don't want to be friends anymore.
Wow.